Hello everyone, how you all doing? Philip here for a quick video talking about the video games that I've been playing through December 2018, already in January, but I wanted to do a video just summing up the games that I have been playing and new stuff, what I got also on the winter sale on Steam and GOG and that kind of stuff. So let's get to it. The last game that I was playing in November was Batman Arkham Origins. Since then, I won a few that I had to play on Steam Gifts Playing Appreciated group. So I had to play two games in specific. The first one is this one, Rot 2. I had put it on the wish list. Actually, yeah, I didn't have it on the wish list. I randomly saw it on the Playing Appreciated group, and it seemed interesting. Little logic game, and I like playing those kind of games, so I went for it. Unfortunately, the game was not very good. It was very beta, let's call it, unfinished, unpolished. So I still finished it all. It's rather short, but it was more frustrating than fun. So I don't recommend you guys playing it. But anyways, Rot 2, that's one of the games that I played. Another one that I found out about was Nonogram Master's Legacy. This one is actually free to play. And I found out about it because it's very similar to, I believe it's called Cross Cells, a game from Matthew Brown, that who is a developer that I like very much. And it applies some sort of logic to visual puzzles, kind of like a Sudoku meets Minesweeper of some sorts. Anyways, Nonogram took that formula and upgraded it to in a way where you can add your own drawings and stuff like that. And they have a little scheme where it's free to play, but then if you want to unlock packs of levels, you have to pay a little money to access them, which is, I think it's acceptable. The graphics are nice, they're cute. Uh, so it's worth checking out. It has mixed reviews overall, but I think it's pretty decent game. And if you like logic stuff, I didn't even write a review for it. I'm seeing here. If you like small logic games, go check it out. You might enjoy it. The other game that I played, and this one was also won or offered. I got an email from a random person that I never heard of before saying that if that they would give out keys of their game for free if anyone would do a review or a live stream on the game. So I said, sure, why not? I have some time free today. Let's just try it out. I got the key immediately. I tried out the game. It's called Super Fighters Deluxe. It's a brawl 2D game. A lot of shooting, a lot of hitting going on. It's a bit hard to see where your character is. I did a live stream of the first playthrough. The game was alright. The controls were not that optimum in my humble opinion, but the graphics and the action, it's pretty cool. It's pretty well thought of, and yeah, I like the game overall. I haven't had time to play some more of it yet and get used to the controllers. But that little video that I did on live stream got tons of views and people came to comment because then I played multiplayer and other people saw themselves in it. So we really got an unexpected high number of views. So I think it would be nice for me to try doing a couple more live stream sessions on it, preferably after I practice it. Fortunately, I haven't had time with the winter holidays and stuff, so it's been waiting on my to-do list. But I might go back to it. Anyway, Super Fighters Deluxe, have to recommend it. It was pretty interesting. Don't know how much it costs. 10.79 might be a bit pricey for what it is. Might wait to get it on sale, but the game itself is pretty cool. If you like brawlers, you definitely enjoy this one. The other game that I've been playing also is Batman Arkham City. Not the other one. The one Arkham Origins, I finished it completely. I had gotten it on Humble Bundle sale probably on on November, October, and I was playing it, finished it through, and then this game was on a Playing Appreciated group, and I just clicked on it, and I won. So now I have to play this, which is okay. It's an older version of a Batman, but it's different. It's not exactly the same. You see some similarities between both, but the stories are different. The characters look slightly different, even though it's Batman and usual villains. But the graphic style is slightly different. It's a bit darker, even. So, so yeah, I've been enjoying it. There's also Catwoman. You play some missions as Catwoman, stuff like that. Different characters than that showed up on the other Batman. Been playing it a little bit. I haven't finished it yet. I'm like maybe 1/3 into the story. There's a lot of collectibles and stuff like that as well. So it's a nice AAA exploration action brawler game. Um, if you like those kind of games, it's pretty cool. Since I already played the other Batman, I'm a bit tired of the genre right now. But I might pick it up again later in the year to try to finish a couple more missions or just explore the world a little more. So yeah, Batman Arkham City also have to recommend it. It's also pretty cheap nowadays. It's usually 20 euros, but you can often see it in sale for like 5 euros or even slightly less. I believe there was even a Humble bundle that incorporated a lot of Batman titles, and this one was probably included on it as well. Um, Other stuff that I've been playing Deep Space Waifu, which was one of the few games that I bought during the Steam sale. I just had to play it. It got a lot of hype, and I was curious if it's really any good or if it just gets a lot of reviews because it has the whole anime waifu thing going. So it's pretty much a shooter where you play this little ship that is shooting, as you can see on the screens, shooting at the screen, and there's a big girl that is dressed all over the screen, and as you shoot the enemies, you also shoot pieces of her clothing off, and at the end of the whole thing, you have an intimacy encounter with her where you can finish off the date with the girl and figure out if she's a wife material or not. So it's pretty much a shooter, but for weebos, people who like everything from Japanese culture. It's a bit westernized as well. It's not really anime, it's just drawn in the anime style. Anyways, I can see why the game got so popular. The girls' art is not bad. It's pretty decent. Some girls are not that well drawn, but most of it's pretty decent, and it's quite cheap. It's only 2 euros, and for 2 euros you get like 12 girls, I think. And then there's DLC, which has another 10 or something like that. Maybe not as much. Um, there are other versions of Deep Space Waifu as well. Deep Space Waifu Fantasy, Deep Space Waifu Flat Chest Revenge, which only has flat-chested girls. And it's been getting a lot of hype on Steam. And I wanted to check it out. And well, my nerd weebo fantasies have been fulfilled. And I am now properly overwhelmed with all the waifu possibilities that I could have. Anyways, the game is alright. There are a lot of small quirks on it. I wrote a review on it already, which is not here. I would have to enter to see it. I think for the price that it does a good job for what it is. There's also a nude way, a nude patch that you can just create a file on a certain folder called nude.patch, I think it's the name, and you have access to the full nude version of the girls. So it's a bit of a erotica kind of thing. So yeah, it's fun. It's a fun little game, a little casual shooter with some stuff for the more kinky people out there. Another of the games that I've been playing through December is Kami 2. I got it for the iPhone. It was a nice casual puzzle game for the times where I was with family and getting a bit bored. I could just play a couple of levels, um, and it's nice. It's hard to explain, but you can see by the screenshots you have this um, layout with multiple colors, and what you have to do is fill the screen with one color. So you have to sort of figure out how to include all the other colors and then try to get it to the base color. It's a bit hard to explain, but it's very easy to play. It's very easy to get down to the basics of it. And then the levels start getting more complicated, and you have to try to figure out the logic behind each of the puzzles. Nice little puzzle game, and it was free on the App Store, so I highly recommend it. You get adverts after you finish a couple of levels, and if you want to pay some money, you get rid of the adverts. You don't have adverts at all. So I think it's a pretty decent business model that they have. So Kami 2, I'm forced to recommend it. Other stuff that I've been playing because I got it for free from Epic Levels is Subnautica. It was free on the Epic Games store launch of some sort. They want people to use the Epic Games client a bit more, so they were doing this promotion where they were giving Subnautica for free. I checked it out because a lot of people have been playing it. It's a pretty good game. I got quite addicted to it. I did a few live streams with it. It's pretty nice. The graphics are very good. The whole ambient is good. It has a nice history of the place, of the storyline, and the whole ambience is pretty nice. There's this whole crafting part which you need to get materials to craft tools that allow you to access other parts of the world. But it's well done. It's not. It doesn't feel as what's it called. It's not. Doesn't feel as much of a grind as a few other of these kind of games feel. And stuff like Minecraft and Terrarium, I tried them and I didn't really understand the appeal of them. And with Subnautica, I really liked it. Also, I tried H1Z1 and those survival island stuff where you're supposed to craft, and I also didn't like those. But Subnautica really did it for me. So even if you don't like survival games and crafting games, I would recommend Subnautica. Give it a go. I think you might like it. I have some friends who haven't been able to play survival mode because they are afraid of the deep ocean, and it does indeed instill some fear in you when you are exploring the caves when it's completely dark. You're running out of oxygen. You see these creepy, weird monsters coming out of nowhere. It can be a bit terrifying, but that's part of its charm as well. Seeing how deep you can go exploring without panicking and losing all your loot. So yeah, Subnautica, highly recommend it. We'll keep on playing it a little while longer. What other games did I got on the summer sale? I got offered The Last Door Season 2 Collector's Edition. Thank you, Delilah. I love you. I had already played this on the website when it was a Flash version. Meanwhile, they did the Steam version, and I've been having it on my wish list. I don't think I played Season 2 yet. I only played Season 1, so I'm going to play Season 2 eventually, sometime, at some point. But yeah, I probably want to play Season 1 again just to remind myself of the whole storyline. I remember that it's very creepy, very horror based, and it's not a creepy that I don't know. It's hard to say. You see the pixel graphics in this, and it looks kind of cute, but the whole mood, the sound, the graphics, it's all very dark and very. You feel very isolated, and you explore these regions of the map. It's just a point and click, nothing really complicated about it. But you have this feeling that something's about to go terribly wrong at any second, and the story just gets really creepy, and it's it's quite an experience. I have to recommend it if you like point-and-click adventure games, if you like horror games, if you have Lovecraft references to stuff. Check it out. Last Door. There's version 1 and version 2, season 2. So go check it out. The other game that I got on the Steam sale this winter was Undertale. It's already a modern classic by now. Everyone has already played it, and I was feeling a bit stupid that I haven't played it yet. So I finally got it, and I want to play it sometime soon, probably in January. We will have to see. I'm not sure if I want to live stream it or just play offline. We'll see how that evolves. Another game that I picked up is OSA, the Insult Simulator. Already seen it a few times around on Steam. Always found it that might be a bit funny because that insult simulator part of Monkey Island was the favorite part of the Monkey Island game. So I think a game based on insults, on an insult duel of some sort, might be interesting. And this has been getting some good reviews, so I decided to give it a go. We'll see how it turns out if I have time to play it. Last game that I also got on winter sale that I really want to play is Pony Island. Also been getting a lot of good game reviews. Have no clue what it's about. It says here puzzle, indie, psychological horror, and hacking. That sounds all up my alley, so I should enjoy this game. I want to give it a try sometime in January. I'm starting to have too many games and not enough time to play them all, but we'll see how things go. I don't know if I want to turn my channel into a only video game playing channel, if I want to play them offline, if I want to play them on stream. It's hard to know, but we'll see. I'll figure something out. Anyways, these are the games that I've been playing on December. Let me know what you guys think, if you like them, if you don't like them, if you know them, if you don't know them, all that jazz. What did you have for the Steam sale this year? Did you get something cool, something fun? I'm gonna check my GOG account real quick. I don't think I got anything on GOG this winter. They had some sales, but what the hell is my... I don't even know how to get my profile anymore. I think it's here. Games, yeah. I think I got a few updated and a few that were synced with... yeah, a few that got synced with Steam, but nothing really new. And on Humble Bundle, I also got a couple of stuff, but not much recently. Let's see if my library can be sorted by recent stuff. Recently updated. Well, not updated. I wanted to... No, this is updated from them, not from me. Okay, purchases. Most recent. There we go. Yeah, there were a couple of Lego games for free that I got it. I also got the Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion, which was also for free, I believe. I got the Humble WB Games Classic Bundle. I think this one was the one that included the Batman that I got. All these keys are already claimed, so it's fine. Batman, Injustice, yeah, Shadow of Mordor. This one I gave away because I already played it. So I got a couple new games here. Mad Max I haven't had time to play yet. Injustice Gods Among Us might also be worth checking out. We'll have to see. So yeah. What else? Caffeine. I don't remember what caffeine is. I don't remember what caffeine is. I think it's something for streaming. Yeah, Caffeine TV. I don't know. Some stream application or something. It was for free, so I just got it. And yeah. So yeah, that's it for this month. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think on the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that jazz. Bye bye. Take care.